Hey, welcome back to the buffer. Today I want to talk to you. Pressure's not your problem. Speed is. Yeah, keep in mind yourself. The buffer is a space between what you feel and what you choose to do next. And it's my goal to share with you some insight to have you to look at things in a different lens in hopes that it will slow you down long enough for you to make well-advised decisions. I want you to understand just for this moment here, before we go any further, I want you to slow down with me just for a moment. Not your day, not your responsibility, just for a moment. Because if there's anything that I can do right now to help you from ruining your life, your career, and your relationship and opportunity, then I want to be able to give you an understanding that pressure is not your problem. Speed is. Most people believe that pressure is the problem. You have pressure at work, you have pressure in your relationship, pressure in responsibility, pressure in your decision, and pressure to prove something. But pressure is not what gets you in trouble. It's speed. Think about the last decision that you regretted. You probably did not regret because of lack of information. Probably not because it was incapable. You regret it because you moved too fast. You sent the message out too quickly. You answered before you thought of it. You committed before you were ready. And you reacted before you were clear. In this moment, you felt it was urgent. You felt that it was necessary. And you felt it was justified. That's how speed disguises itself in responsibility. Pressure does not move your ability to choose. Speed does. Pressure simply reveals what's happening when you do not pause. When speed enters the moment, clarity leaves. Judgment narrows, emotions take the wheel, and consequences get delayed. This is why you understand that the damage never shows up immediately, fam. It doesn't show up immediately. It show up later. Y'all say how? It show up in your stress, show up in your tension, show up in your broken trust, in your decision that you wish you could have rewind. This is why we need to talk, fam. We need to stop eliminating the fact that pressure is going to be here. We need to stop and understand that we're not trying to slow down your ambition, and we're not trying to make you passive. But what we're trying to do is protect those moments before you make those mistakes. We want to introduce a pause to you, not pause in distraction or pause in procrastination, but a pause for decision making, giving you the opportunity to look at things from a different lens and ask yourself the question, am I choosing the right thing now or I'm just reacting? See, there's a power between choosing to make a decision with all the information that you have, and there's other things that we feel like pressure has came about and calling us to make this decision right now, this second, in this moment. I know that in life, there are times when you have those split decisions that have to be made right now, instantaneously. But I do believe that even in that, you maybe have to introduce a maybe. What do you mean a maybe? A maybe to the point that I am going to answer this, but maybe I don't have enough information. I don't have enough guidance, or I'm not clear enough to make this decision right now. Give me a moment so I can embrace the pause, therefore introducing the buffer. Give me a moment so I can weigh all my options and provide you with an information. There's nothing wrong with telling somebody, give me 1 minute. Let me review everything that I have and let me get back with you. I mean, have you ever said something that you wish you could get back? Have you ever agreed to something that cost you your peace? Have you ever rushed a decision and paid for it later? Well, we understand. And here on the buffer, we're not trying to provide that you can be perfect. We just want you to be intentional. We don't want you to become reckless neither, nor do we want you to rush. But here we want you to deal with the uncomfortable truth. And the truth is this, that speed feels productivity. Speed feels powerful. Speed feels like it's in control. But speed often avoids. That's right. It's avoidance of discomfort. It's avoidance of silence. It's avoidance of sitting in unnecessary moments for a long period of time. It won't allow you to just sit there and just wait and see these things out. It wants you to hurry up and move forward. It wants you to hurry up and get in there. It wants you to feel like the pressure is causing you to make a movement now. So the next time you feel pressure, don't ask what I should do. Ask this instead. What's happening if I wait? Not forever, not irresponsibly, but just enough to think this out clarity. That pause is not weakness. That pause is leadership. I want y'all to understand that pressure is there to make you think and make you make decisions and respond to those decisions. But speed causes you to get up and do things. When we slow down for a moment, we're able to get quiet. We're able to protect our decision because it gives us a chance to create a process. It gives us the quality of life that shapes us, and that we understand that pressure is only there to make us to reanalyze what we're doing and not to be so quickly to respond. We need to understand that our goal here before moving forward is to understand what would our next move be. If you don't take the time to weigh all the options out, fam, you're going to make some ill-advised decisions that later on you're going to pay for it. And we gave you examples of what that could be. But think about all the decisions that you have allowed happen that ruin many of your things that you're seeking to do now. What if that speed of you quickening and always having a response so quickly has cut you off for potential jobs or potential connections because all they know is how quick you want to respond to something? See, sometimes we're moving too fast is more detrimental than moving too slow. We have to find that even medium. But I want to leave you with this. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. Hit that bell, and so you'll be notified when the next video comes out. But learn how to pause for a moment. Gather all the data that you can get in the time frame that you have. Now, mind you, I'm not talking about delaying. I'm not talking about being irresponsible. I'm talking about sitting there and making a logical decision based off of the information that you have. And you can still make it quickly, but make sure that you make it quick enough that you understand where you are, you're in agreement with it, and then you feel this is the best form of action that should be taken at this time. And if you do that, you're going to be okay. I hope you learned something today. But welcome to the Buffer.